All right. It's right there. It's Sprigatito, dude. I picked Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Oh no, you picked the same one? That's so funny. Cause I was Cause I was specifically I texted you last night so that we could pick different ones. That didn't work out. Oh well. It's a good thing online trading is a thing, right? But that's so funny. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that. Okay. All right. So for our team we have Sprigatito, Lechonk, Taurantula. Hey baby. Yeah, Josh picked the same starter I did. Evidently Ryan picked for him. That's funny. You can tell Ryan she's got good taste, man. Huh? What did I pick? Sprigatito. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. So we got Sprigatito. You found a Ralts too? Dude, I found so much. Look at this. I got Sprigatito. I got Lechonk, because Lechonk is life. Tarountula? Is it Tarountula? I bet it's Tarountula. Maybe it's Tarountula, because it's round. Tarountula.
Oh my gosh, you found a
It's Tarountula. It is. I just now realized. It was late last night. Okay. Fido. I got the new Wooper. I got Palmy, the new electric type. And then we got so much stuff, dude. We got Hoppip, Young Goose, Diglett. We got a bunch of these Pokemon from previous generations. But I want to play with the new guys, right? The new kids on the block. New kids on the block had a bunch of hits. Okay. So the one thing we didn't do yesterday was trying out the flying mechanic. Need to reorient myself. There we go. So I'm gonna fly back here.
Wait, you already got the special guy?
The special guy? What special guy?
You know, like the legendary Pokemon, that guy.
Oh, Koraidon?
Yeah,
Yes and no.
Yes and no?
Yes and no. It's
How?
kind of... I have him, but I can't use him in battle.
This at the very end of the game.
He's not even like really... I love that. Oh, it says you're online. That's funny. Did you see the little birds flying us in the corner? That was so cool. I love that. Alright. I'll look around. There's the Ralts.
Hey, it's a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, we've already battled him. I wonder if you can battle him again. Nope. Just like regular Pokemon games. Which is very cool.
I'm trying to find a Pokemon game.
Pokemon Snap. Why am I drawing a blank on Snap? Alright, so it said that there were Happiny over it. Let's look at the map. Does it tell us Pokemon that are... Oh, it says there are Happiny over here. I wonder if that's literal? I arrived at my destination. Whatever. So it's not literal. But there are Happiny over here, evidently. Oh, there was that sword-looking thing I wanted to check out, too. Oh, item. It's another Pokeball. Man, they just give you Pokeballs like crazy around here.
Lots and lots of Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I plan on catching lots of Pokemon. But like, I can't even hardly use up any of my inventory. They give you so many items and Pokemon and stuff, or Pokeballs and stuff. Can I get up there? Can I not get up there? Do I need a special thing first? Ah. Oh, there's a TM over here. See? It's another Swift. That's like the third Swift that I found. I might give a Swift to Lechonk, but I think he's more of a physical attacker. Oh, it's a Gimme Ghoul. Gimme. Cool. We got a Gimme Ghoul coin. Very cool. Gimme Ghouls were introduced in Pokemon Go is the only reason I know what they are. You could collect Gimme Ghoul coins in Pokemon Go too. Oh, I accidentally stepped on a scatterbug. You gotta hate it when that happens. We got some scatterbug powder. I guess we can't get up to that sword yet. It was glowing and it was cool looking though.
What I like about this is that you don't always have to.
Wait, was that a Joltik? Oh no, it's a Sunkern. I don't have one of these yet.
You can let go command, and the Pokemon will fight itself.
Yeah, it will. You're right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We checked that out yesterday too. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
And
No, we got it. Okay, you're gonna have to not do that. We got a Thunderwave TM yesterday, but it's the only one we have so far, so I'm kind of hesitant to use it. A new Pokemon has been registered. The Pokedex looks sick in this game. So cool. Still have yet to find a Happiny. Maybe it's the rare encounter. Nothing? Nothing at all? Where are the Pokemons? Oh, there's some. There's some Fidos. Bunch of Fidos, actually. Oh, there's an Igglybuff. Are you an Igglybuff? You are an Igglybuff. We already have an Igglybuff. Fletchling. It's a Palmy. They're so little around here. You really get a sense for how small they are the way they did this game. I kind of love it. I do miss the fact that there are no like random grass encounters. But that's just nostalgia. This is clearly better. Look at all of this, dude. Alright, so it's looking like items don't respawn. Just like any other Pokemon game. And that makes sense, because items don't respawn in other games either, right? Like if you're exploring through Skyrim, well, I guess some items respawn in some games, because if you're like exploring a chest in Skyrim and it may have new stuff later if there are new bad guys around it. Oh, I missed battling this guy yesterday. Fight me! Oh, this girl. I'll tell you all you need to know about hiking. Rule 1, work those legs. Hey now. Rule 2, work those legs. Oh, okay. Hiker Lucia. Didn't I talk to you earlier? Boy, Lucia gets around. Wait. Lucia walks around really fast. Okay, Sprig, why are you floating in the air? Oh, there it is. Oh, this is a Carkol. Interesting, okay. Magical Leaf is stronger, but it's special. I feel like Sprig is a physical attacker. Well, it's also a rock type, so it's going to be neutral damage. Special attack is 20 and regular, yeah, it's a physical attacker. Maybe we swap, it's level 7, right? But still, we like to give other people some turns, so we'll swap into our new Wooper. 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 Nope. It's a ground and poison type.
Oh my god.
It's not a water type anymore. Mud shot.
No more him.
Roly-Coly speed fell. Rapid spin critical hit. Rapid spin raises speed now. That's really cool. It's super effective. Alright. Victory. You want to know the third and fourth rules? There are none. It's all legs, kiddo. Okay, yes ma'am. Sorry. My Pokedex has been updated for the Carcoal. Alright, we slide down. Anything over here I'm interested in? Not really. There are no Happini. I think the ran headlong into a Lechonk. I just really don't have the energy for you right now, Lechonk. My Sprigatito's already level 13. I don't want to getting too over leveled and evolving too quickly. Because I love little Sprig. And, we can go back up. Oh no, I don't want to go back up. You can go back up those things with the Rotom phone. And that's super fun and cool. X Special Defense. We evidently missed yesterday. Bounce Sweet? I want a Bounce Sweet. Do I have a Bounce Sweet? I feel like I don't have a Bounce Sweet. I don't have a Bounce Sweet. Level 5. Got it. Easy mode, baby. Let's see. Registered. Bounce Sweet's data has been added. Oh, we're really filling this thing up in a hurry. There we go. We got an antidote. Bunch of Hoppips. Potion. Maybe there are some. Maybe they do respawn. I feel like they do. Because I didn't see any of this yesterday, unless I just missed this whole section entirely. Which doesn't seem likely, right? Tarantula. Yeah, we've looked at all of this stuff, so let's head back to the town. It's not what. Well, you know what? Let's look at the Pokedex real quick. How are we doing? We've caught 23 Pokemon and battled 31. Carcoal. Or Roly-Coly, I mean. Where's your habitat? Oh, it's a very specific place that we're not at yet. Okay, okay. Chonk. I love that it does this. It gets rid of the little icons super easy. Gulpin? Where can I find me a Gulpin? Nobody knows. Oh, I bet that's a region exclusive. I bet that's in your game, Josh. Roly-Coly we just looked at. We don't need to do it again. Slack off. Where are you, Slack off? Oh, you're near us. No, I didn't mean to do that. The map. Yeah, over here in this area. Alright, so we can find Slackoths. And we can find freaking don't crouch. And we can find the peonies over here. I'm gonna give it one more once over. There's gotta be a way to shake the trees. Because I guarantee you that's where the Slackoths are. Oh, you're an Oricorio. What level are you, Oricorio? Level 5, okay. All popped right out. It's level 5 though. I don't want to like kill it. Lechonk. Let's swap out for Lechonk. I might just lead Lechonk for a while anyways. What did it hit me with? You weren't watching. Pound. Okay. Alright, that's a weird angle. There we go. Lowered my attack, which is fine with me because I don't want to take the risk of knocking it out. But I would like it in the yellow. Accidentally found a level 23 Toxel and caught it. Dude, let's go. That's so cool. Where did you find a level 20? You know what? I'm not sure. I want to know. Big experience boost. I'll bet, dude. You got them big experience boots on. Yeah. Big experience boots right there. Look, I'll give you my premier ball. Just get in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. I don't think I have anything else to do anything with. Just get in the ball, Oricorio. You have to scoot over a little bit. You're all up in my jelly. Yes, please send a picture. Fido wants to learn Bite. Well, let's take a look. Fido, yeah, you got room for Bite for sure. Still no fairy type move. Oh, but you know what? We have a TM for that. Wooper learned Poison Tail. Is that a new move? We registered the Oricorio. Let's send it to the box. Nice. Your Pokemon, your Pokedex has been updated. Alright, so let's switch. Chunk here, restore health. No, he's good for right now. Alright, so Slackoths are supposed to be around here. Somewhere. That's as far as we can go over there, huh? I'll bet a bunch of this is over the top of that ridge. That we can't get to yet. I'll bet like, maybe even the Hapinis and stuff like that, they might be up on top of that ridge. But we did catch an Oricorio, and that was pretty new. Oh, you texted me? Okay. Probably take my phone off of Do Not Disturb mode, huh? Alright, let's hear it.
So I was up on these hills over to the right hand side over here. And like got up on that and slid down here, and then there was Toxel, and one of them was level 23.
Whoa.
So
Okay, I kind of think I understand where you are. You're like on the other side. I'm totally disoriented. Where did I go? Right, so I'm like, oh, I'm way over here. And you were like over here. So I'm gonna fly back. And then head over to where you were to see if... You know what? I wonder if Toxel is a version exclusive, though. Because I definitely didn't see a Toxel. I didn't look specifically in that spot, though. So I'm going to come over here. Based on, like, where the school was and everything, I can kind of tell where you were. Right? Like... You were kind of up here, I feel like. Because that road was in the background. You were like up there, I think. Yeah. Alright, I saw a couple of bushes right up against... Whoa, almost stepped on a scatterbug. Which isn't a big deal, except it's just kind of a waste of time for me. Okay, well, it was... See, now I'm a little confused. Is it over here, maybe? No, because you can't even see the school from over there. Over here? I still don't want to step on Pokemon. Yeah, I'll bet maybe... But you can't go that way. Drop down. Oh, okay. It's a scatterbug. I'm not interested. Thank you anyways. Okay, now does the scatterbug stay? It does stay. Pretty cool. Oh, I bet we fall again, right? Do we fall again? This is where you were. Okay. Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? So you got a level... So you got a level 23 Toxel for falling down here, and I got a level 5 Scatterbug. Yeah, man. You know. Whatever, dude. That's so funny. That's that Josh luck right there. You know what? Let's dive into the bush and see if there's anything in here, though. Right? Like, anything hiding out in here? I'm going to encounter that Scatterbug again, probably. Yep, just that blasted little Scatterbug. Whatever, man. Whatever. Sorry, I'll stop. Oh, I can't fall? I can fall. I've got my Rotom phone. Am I stuck? Do I have to fly? Like, I think I'm stuck. That's funny. No. Far right. Like this way? Oh, clever. Look at all those Iggly buffs. And not one Happini. You're right, fine. Los Platos, the South Province, Area 1. And that's not a super original name, right? Okay, so let's fly back to the school. This is the one. Fly here. Yes. Now, I was looking around last night. They said something about a Delibird store that sells items for your Pokemon. And I want to check that out first, but I couldn't find it. Such a relief. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. I don't know where the item shop or the item store is. Delibird store of some kind. These are all like food places. It's not here, right? They don't just like sell them in the Pokemart and I'm just a forehead. No, we have all of this. We have literally all of that. Can I make any more TMs? Hey, did you know you can craft TMs? Because this is absolutely just the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Craftable. I have one of those. What is this? I can make a protect? We're doing that. Yes. I can make a protect. That's just the coolest. We're going to blow through this game. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. No, it's not even at the school. Like, if you made it, like, to these Pokemon centers. See, this is what you get for not reading stuff. If you make it to one of these Pokemon centers, like that first Pokemon center you came to, they explained in one of those things you click through really quickly that this green guy here will make TMs. You can craft your own TMs. Those items you have in your bag. Yeah, well, I guess we can save it. Like when you catch a Pokemon, you'll pick up random stuff. This one. All of this stuff is used to make different TMs. So, I mean, this is before you get to the school, so I didn't spoil anything. This is a little bit of that, because in Legends Arceus you could like craft Pokeballs and stuff. So I feel like it was their way of sort of incorporating that into the new generation. So yeah, that was super cool. You haven't made it to the school yet, so this might be spoilers for you. Just so you know. Can I walk into this building? No? Okay. The camera angles when you walk to a door are atrocious. Can I change that? Do not.
We can blow it.
Do not blow that in here.
I was just showing you.
That's a very good whistle, actually. That's a solid one. Okay. Yeah, I totally respect that, man. Go ahead and click off for a bit. We'll catch you in a little bit. Okay. Camera controls. Got no option. He's gonna kill. She's gonna kill him, one of the two. This isn't. It's in the window. Oh, it's like plates and cut. It's food. Right? It's food. Okay. Pokemon materials. This is gonna be backpacks. They sell backpacks. I don't know what that is. Hairstyles. He's talking about hairstyles outside. Oh yeah, it's got the little barbershop thing. Alright, we're looking for the Delibird shop or whatever. Got shoes. Little coffee mug. There's a little shop down there. That looks like one of the ones we checked out last night. That's got presents in it, so you would think it's like a Delibird thing, but it won't let you go in, so. Well, what is this? Chansey supply. No, I'm good. Okay. Is this a thing I can do? Sure cans. Our can-do attitude is sure to leave you smiling. It's just food. This is all gonna be food, right? That's a sandwich shop. This game is gonna make me hungry a lot. I can feel it. Alright, now how do I get... Oh, okay, okay. That Pachirisu we missed yesterday. Yeah, but I want to talk to the human. I want to talk to your human. Yes, you're very cute, but I want to talk to your human. Are we serious right now? Fine, lady, I don't want to talk to you either. Oh, little area down here. Hey, you guys let me know if you can hear that music because it will get my like thing muted. My shame. Sorry. Got myself my first ever smartphone. See? How are you this old? And you just okay, whatever. Oh my. Well, isn't that something? I remember when smartphones first came out. It was just mind-blowing. There's some Magikarp I'd love to catch in there, but evidently not.
Yeah.
Teachers at school. Yes, there are usually. I feel like school teachers always get weird nicknames from their students. I keep hearing kids mentioning names like Old Hass and Brovator. Those are weird nicknames.
No, all the time. Name are Nichols Pickles.
Nichols Pickles. Very clever. Oh, here's a whole little area over here.
They picked it.
Combies. I wish I could catch things in this area. Alright, people, there's a little girl with a Bronzor. Those Terra Orbs. I want one, but... A Soothe Bell! It helps with the friendship thing, and we've got some Pokemon that evolve by friendship. So the Soothe Bell early on like this, that's so huge. This is ice cream still, right? Yeah. Wait, what is this? Crepes? Yeah, crepes are really good. Who doesn't love a good crepe, right? It's like a really thin pancake. How do I get there?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I gotta walk all the way back. Oh, maybe not. I just gotta walk back out of this area. Okay, okay. I thought I saw a gimme ghoul for a second. It was just a flower. I'm so sleepy. You should have went back to sleep instead of playing all night long. Oh, is that a spoink? Hey, we made it. Nice. Now, do I have to talk to him in order to fly to this place? don't. I just have to get close enough to it. That's so cool. Alright, so now we got the Pokemon Center on the other side of town, too. That's really cool. Yeah, but like, I still haven't found the Delibird place. Is it not meant to be? Are we not destined for items for our Pokemon? No, don't do that. I don't want to see. Oh. Little area behind here. Is there not like a little secret there? There's a ladder. Can I climb? I can climb the ladder! I can get on the roof? Dude. That's really cool. I wonder... Gotta be a ladder for that one then too, right? That's how we got on the roof at our house. And I didn't realize you could climb the ladder. Interesting, interesting. Very cool. Pikachu. Was that a Pokeball? Stop talking. I want to see that. Oh, it's just a red balloon. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's another item. Just a short breather. I'm Pete. Well, hi, Pete. How are you? No, it's not my name. I'm just tired. Oh, sorry. I misunderstood that. Alright, let's do it. Let's progress in the story. Grunt A. Oh, here we go. Evil team time. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? You don't want to burn bright with some awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members. So just sign up already. I'd rather not. Help her out, man. Huh? You went in on this too? Oh, sorry, it's the guy. Huh? You went in on this too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. We're Team Star, kid. We burn so bright, it hurts to look at us. But you knew that, right? No, I didn't. Ugh, another ignorant little nobody. Here, I'm finally part of Team Star and I still get no respect? I gotta work my way up the ranks. Hey, we can't just let something like that slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we got no choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. You keep watch on that little Four Eyes over there, and I'll make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go the way you want it to. Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little crispy. What is that? Did that say Shroodle? Shroodle! I love him! Where did you get that? I want one. I don't know what type he is. Oh, man. That's That's so cool. Shroodle. That's so cool. I want a Shroodle. We defeated the Team Star Grunt. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Because you brought one weak Pokemon to a battle. Like, come on. Ugh. Why is nobody like you so good at battling anyways? That's just not right. No way! He beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this little kid now, since I'm higher up in Team Star's ranks? Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? Ugh, it's that student council dweeb. Oh, it's that student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. I can't believe you, Matt. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You have all the battles you ever need with me. Listen, I think you're really special and all. I think you're a fantastic person. But I think we should battle other people. It's not you, it's me. I just got to the region. I like to battle around. It's nothing personal. I just like to battle other people. So that's not really what happened. Wait, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that way wrong. Sorry. Well, that's not really what I meant. Okay, that's fine. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. Why did you get that from the stars on their helmets? I bet you're trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hi. We weren't not doing that. Well, that explains it. As head of student council, stopping this type of nonsense would be my job. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra rare gift to you. Oh, we got the Terra Orb! Yas, dude! An orb that holds within it the power to crystallize. When it is charged with energy, it can be used to cause Pokemon to terrastalize. With this Terra Orb, you can terrastalize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see. After it terrastalizes, I'm pretty sure your Lechonk will be a normal type. Normally, you've got to take a special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs. But I put in a good word for you. And now I'm running away. Now time... Oh, she's... Okay, I get you now. Now time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explain it to you. I wish that was the case for all the tutorials you guys did. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with his Terra Pokemon? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind. I'll take my chances with the new kid. Take your places and battle. Cheesy line inserted here. Hey, that's what she did. Team Star Grunt, who doesn't even get a name. Young Goose. And Lechonk. I thought you said just let me do it. Here in the Paldea region, Pokemon can crystallize through a strange phenomenon. The people call this terrastalizing. You can terrastalize your Pokemon by selecting the terrastalize button in battle. When a Pokemon terrastalizes, its type changes to its Terra type. Moves of the same type as this Terra type will become much more powerful than usual. After terrastalizing a Pokemon once, you won't be able to terrastalize a Pokemon again until you heal up at a Pokemon Center. Oh, okay. So use this strategy wisely to seize victory in battles. Okay. Okay, so it's like Dynamax or Mega Evolution or anything. So, that's left. Alright, so we will terrastalize Echoed Voice. Super cool. Oh, it's like a normal. It's a normal gem or whatever it's called. Looks like a giant diamond ring on top of his head. Woo! That is stronger. Does it do it with tackle too? Terastallized tackle? That's pretty looking. I mean, terastallizing might not be everybody's thing, because we had a lady in here earlier that was like, I hate terastallizing, spit on it, puh, 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 before the game was released, which kind of tells you what, you know, but you gotta admit, it's pretty looking. It's very pretty looking. Zorwark! Hey! Welcome back, Lechonk. Lechonk is chonky, and it's got that pretty normal gem on it. Hang on. Oh, the thing. Okay. Nice, Matt. You pulled off terastallizing, no problem. Yeah, of course. Moves. Your Pokemon's Terra types will hit even harder with Terra. Yes, I know. Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference is, yep. Terra Orb. Charge your Terra Orb at a Pokemon Center. We just read that. Won't be staying long. Main reason I'm at work. Second. Okay, if you don't want spoilers, you do need to go ahead and probably head out because we are a little bit deep into the story. We played for like 3.5 hours last night, so totally understand if you can't hang out. But I appreciate stopping off and checking in. I hope you have a fantastic day at work, and I hope your shift goes by very quickly. I see Gruntby. Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah? Hasta la vista! Me too. Hasta la vista! Blah! So, yeah. Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, you're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. Excuse me? I, I just... Well, thanks. So, yeah. See you around. Oh my gosh, I was such a dork. What was I even thinking? Aw, look at you, Matt. Already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Anyway, seems like trouble's died down, so we better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. Wait, I haven't done that yet. What are you saying I haven't? Ha. That is the worst staircase in the world. But we're going to look around first.
That's so long.
Here we go into the wild blue yonder. Yeah, you sell ice cream. Which is fine, but we're not really looking for ice cream. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the Tauros. It's the new Tauros. I see it now. Is that the one we were at earlier, or is this a new one? That looks like a new one. Alright, we're exploring. Can we go all the way around like this? Love you, buddy. Checking every nook, every cranny. Ha, see? Because there are items. Full heal. Very nice. Let's get it. Hi, lady. Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon are great. You don't want to talk to? It's fine. Be that way. Rude. It was a bit rude. Hey guys, what are y'all up to? I had no idea. Whoa. What did you have no idea about? It sounds interesting. What's going on? Wow, y'all are so rude around here. Hello. That new director? What was that new director's name? Mr. Clavel? He became director about a year and a half ago. Okay, who was the director before him? Barrels! Can't interact with the barrels. No, I didn't mean to do that. Go away. Go away. Can I throw a Pokemon at the... No. Throw a Pokemon at the barrels?
No.
No? Okay. Can I...
Using Let's Go command.
No? Okay. Alright, so... Those are two of the same restaurant? Okay. Alright, let's come down here and see what's going on. Hey guys, what's the deal? They're so sweet when asleep. Sure, when they're asleep. You know what? I'm not sure I want to know. I've yet to talk to a single person that gives you an item. And if that's the case, that's a little unfortunate. Like if they take that away. Like talking to random people that give you items. That's some of the fun of these games, right? Oh, and this leads back into town. Man, this place is huge, dude. I could get so lost. Alright, back up we go. Whoop, sorry, Spoink.
Now all I gotta do is
The world's longest staircase. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff over here. I'm getting a little distracted, that's true. But it's so easy to do in this game. So easy to get distracted over here. Is that building I climbed the roof of earlier? I think it is.
no.
Oh, this is where we were earlier. We've already been over here. I think. Oh, no we haven't.
What is that?
It looks like a cave. It just looks like the other area we were at earlier. Okay, okay. I'm gonna see if it'll let me in the cave. Wait, wait, wait. What is this? Oh, guess it's closed. Now let's go in the cave. Namona's waiting for you, but oh. Boo! What are you doing? How far are you? Are you walking halfway down the staircase? Was that punishment for not following strictly the storyline in this open world RPG? That felt bad. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't care for that.
Like that boo.
It's like, oh, it's open world, except all the openness is locked until you finish the storyline. That's not how open world works. Better do it a bit more review. That sentence doesn't make any sense, man. What do you mean? Hey, mind your own business. Okay, sorry. Hey, fella. So tough. Yeah, I am. Thanks for noticing, actually. Thank you. I've been working out, actually. This is the famous, tortuously long staircase of the academy. Not an easy climb, is it? It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. I was talking to this lady halfway through. What, you don't... Oh, okay, that's rude, but I respect it. Hey, we made it. We're on the road to Viridian City. Hey, lady.
What's all
Better do a bit more review. That's what the other one said. Is that a homework assignment? Because your English needs a little work. It's not very grammatically correct. Mind your own business. Hey, that's what she said too. Okay, bye. So many stairs. Why is everybody obsessed with the stairs around here? Jeez, kid, you scared me. Didn't know you were standing back there. Sorry about that.
Dang, this is all rude.
Hey, little boy. Little boy. I can't get through. I want to talk to the little boy. Not you. He disappeared! Oh, you're walking right into a wall, actually. Okay, there you go. How you go? Better do it a bit more. You know what? You people are weird with your reviews. What is that? Can I walk through the bushes? No? Okay. Not a whole lot to find around here. Not a whole lot of reward for exploration so far. There's been, actually, honestly, in the city, there has been zero reward for exploration. Nothing to discover. For this big, huge city, did me no good to look around. They're not gonna, like, I'll talk to them too, but they're not gonna give me anything. What do you say? I hear that Team Star races around every night riding on weird cars of some kind. See? Nothing. To talk to all the people and do all the things. It's a little... I mean, it's a bit of a... nothing burger. As far as exploration goes, the game itself has been a lot of fun. Stop. I think this is still just tutorial, is maybe why. I don't think I was meant to run around and explore yet. I'm supposed to just follow and do the things it says to do. Which is not what people want to do. They don't want to play Pokemon the Wave Simulator for 20 minutes. It feels a bit Sun and Moonish, where like the introduction is super long. All kinds of classes at the desk behind me. Those are the halls to the side. Yeah, you don't need to explain to me what a hallway is. Goodness. Those staircases with walls between them, those are called hallways. Miss Nimona, how did you find your first school commute? It was tough. Oh dear, was it really? I suppose Miss Nimona must have led you on quite the adventure. Not that I was expecting any less from our Champion Rake Student Council. Oh my gosh. Champion Rake Student Council President of the da-da-da-da-da. There's so much. I'm a guy who loves dialogue and a good story. My brother's the one that skips through a whole lot of... This is a lot for me, even. This is a whole lot for me. Yeah, we're just like, okay. Star Kids, Team Star Kids in town. You did? Where? Down the stairs. From the front gate, they were hassling kids with an Eevee backpack. It's quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, Matt flexed on them. Yeah, I did. And ran them off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master Matt. But you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Miss Nimona, do you remember that the school staff has... Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a lot. Wow, man, this guy talks a lot. This is a lot of dialogue, Pokemon. It's a whole lot for not a whole lot. This is not the most fun part of the game. Goodness. We're in a classroom. We're inside a classroom. Good morning, Mr. Jacques. Hello, hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me. I want to hear the news. So not the way that works. We've got some exciting news. Who wants to hear it? And in reality, the teacher hears like nothing but crickets chirping and has to tell a kid to spit his gum out the trash can. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. Whisper, whisper, whisper. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come on in. It's me! What? Oh my gosh! Who wants to be the first one to ask our new friend a question? That's a weird way to open it up, man. What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like everything about Pokemon, and that's just the truth. Really awesome. I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have a question? Oh, God. This is the worst class ever. This is the cringiest class ever. I want to complete the Pokédex. Pokemon School Simulator, the video game. Alright, you Rage-a-Muffins. Be nice and friendly to our classmate. Well, Mr. Jacques? Get to know the Academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. I swear... Oh! Okay, okay. You can actually take classes. Interesting. I can't move the camera at all. Fun, fun, fun. Can't see the room at all. Oh, that's a door. Didn't mean to walk into the door. I walked into the door because I couldn't see the classroom because of the camera angle. I don't want to go. Let me set me free. Whoa, the teacher yeeted. Ha! Psychs on you guys. I'm the teacher now. Your homework is I want 1,000 words on Bidoof on my desk by Friday. But today's Friday. I meant... Listen here. Listen here, Nancy, you little crap. I meant next Friday. Don't talk back to your teacher. Did you laugh at me, Nancy? You jerk. Detention. And you, Paul. I want you to do 1,000 push-ups. This is a gym class. I knew that. Is it not gym class? No. Of course I know what class I'm teaching. What class is it? We don't really know. Yeah, I don't either. That's weird. It's on the board. It's on his desk. Let me read his private notes. Let me be snoopish. Thanks for answering my question earlier. Don't be weird, Nancy. Hey, Paul. Like your glasses. Super cool suspenders, by the way. Hey, Rita. How's it going? Steven, my man, yeah. Where do you want to go? Cafeteria, I guess. Look at them all eating. Hello. Hope your studies are going okay. What'll you have today? I gotta pay a lot of money for this. You know, I'm actually not that hungry. On second thought, is that a whole entire Rotom just hanging out? When Rotom enters a microwave, it turns into Heat Rotom. I heard it even changes type. It does. I've got a couple of them in my Pokemon Home box. What's Pokemon Home? Oh, you wouldn't know about it yet. They don't release it for a little while. This is fruit, right? I've been told there are Pokemon that camouflage themselves as fruit. You wouldn't want to accidentally... Ooh, there's a blender right there. That just brings all kinds of horrors to the imagination. It's what's his name? Hey, jerk. Huh? Oh, hey. So we meet again. You're so dramatic, Arvin. You remember me, right? Is it because you got the hair swooping in your eyes? I don't think we've met. Just to troll him. What? Come on, I gave you Koraidon's Pokeball. Did I forget to introduce myself? Well, the name's Arvin. No need to tell me your name. Matt, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You've got to help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Boy, you must be related to the principal because you guys talk so much. Happy to help. What kind of little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? The nice kind, Arvin, something you'd know nothing about. Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about that picnic life, baby. Did he say the picnic life? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? Real health food, see? Maybe he should talk like this, see? I found this book the other day. It had a section about the Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herb that helps heal any Pokemon as soon as it eats them, see? Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once. They've been powdered, will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging, it'll even boost the immune system, see? These herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldea and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to grab even a few sprigs. Did you just talk about my Sprigatito? Because I will mess you up. No, I'm just playing. Because, see, Titans are, well, I think they gotta be like this. That's a dinosaur! You want me to go with my little baby grass cat to fight a dinosaur? My guy. Don't you love that even though you stayed home from school today, you're still technically in school in Pokemon? That's funny to me. As we descend further into the Area Zero, we begin to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wonder if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Monster of Area Zero. That looks like a really cool picture. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I notice a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, baby. I knew it. Yet differences such as its sheer size and shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either. And I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You gotta help me with this. You be perfect. Yes. Nope. Wait. I don't need an answer yet. What do you mean, no? Will you help me? Yeah. No. Well, then why did you ask me? Forehead? I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you. His phone case is so cool! They can't show us that, and then not let us customize our phone cases, right? The Titan's layers have been added to your map. Path of Legends. Okay, so that's one of the things we can do. Let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. He handed me a bag of Stardust. We can sell it for a lot of money, but we have a lot of money. Give the ideas some serious thought, please. Hey, Arvin, you're so weird, dude. You're just the weirdest weirdie ever. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hello?
This is Matt, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind.
I'm sorry. Who are you? My name is Cassiopeia. But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I heard you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask you. Tell me, Matt. Do you know what you know about Team Star, right? Yeah, a bunch of jerks I clobbered their heads together a couple of minutes ago. Great. I appreciate you being up front here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. That's actually a pretty cool name. I'm not going to lie, Cassiopeia. You got style, and I like it. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. So we're talking like Mission Impossible? Yeah. No need to reply this sec. What is with people me being like, you disappeared? Your body was gone for a second. What is with people being like, you want to help me? And me being like, yes. And then me being like, no. Then I'll try to leave you to it. Bye. Oh, there's so much. Ah, Master Matt. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about this day and age. On you go then, young man. Did you take that Santa Claus hat off? Yeah, good boy.
No, I disappeared.
Team Star, you say? You're like glitching in and out. That's weird. Oh, man. We've been playing for like an hour and 15 minutes, and I honestly don't feel like I've done anything. Is there anything like worth exploring right now? Where do you want to go? The staff room, I guess. Can we still hear me? Okay. Very well, Chappie and Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing. You can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. Wow, I love your hair. It's very cool looking. Oh, pardon me. Oh, Matt. Hey. She looked awesome. Good eye. She sure is. That lady's, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong. She can do pretty much anything. She's got cool, practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be. Or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me. Remember in homeroom when I asked you what your dream is? Yeah, that was weird in front of the whole class, Nimona. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I know you said all about completing the Pokedex, but hear me out. You should try to reach champion rank, like me. Yeah, I will. Oh, wow. Hang on, though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here. Oh, no. They even say it's a whole spiel. Pro tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you'll have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win, so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test, the champion assessment. Once you pass that, then at long last, you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope for. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know? Oh, the treasure hunt's a special independent study that we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of this school year. It's great. You get to leave school to go on, have an adventure, and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to become a champion was the treasure I found. Maybe? I don't know yet. This is a spiel. Holy cow. Anyway, I got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger and if you and I were both working at it. Oh. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your Maps app in case you decide to go for it. Yeah, sure. I like Google Maps instead. It's just what I like to... Okay, we'll just use this one then. Medali Gym. Kescarafa Gym. Cortando Gym. Alfrenata Gym. Montanavera Gym. Glaciado Gym. Levencia Gym. And Artazon Gym. I pronounced all of them wrong. I'm almost positive. Victory Road begins. So that's all 3. That's the 3 different storylines they were talking about. Give it some thought. But I already said, what is with you people? Ding dong, ding dong. Or so ding dong dong ding. Calling Master Matt to the director's office. Master Matt to the director's office. Once again, Master Matt to the director's office, please. Remember having your name called out in school, and the intercom would come off and it'd be like, we need Matthew Strange to the principal's office, please. Matthew Strange to the principal's office. And everybody was always like, ooh, you're in trouble. And you'd get there and they'd just be like, yeah, your mom's here to pick you up early. Be like, sweet. Hey, fella, what you reading? So colorful. A lot of teachers here are real colorful characters. I need to try hard to stand out. Well, you just keep talking like that. I think you're going to stand out fine. Hey, thanks, fella. I like that. You're welcome. Are you a teacher? You look like a teacher. What is your name? Hello, Matt. Feel free to come ask any questions anytime. Oh, because your name's Time. I get it. It's clever. Hey, I like your jeans. Taking time out of your day to attempt to converse with me? You must be absolutely mad. I'm not very upset. No, I'm fine. It's okay, good talk. Whoa! Thanks for coming by to say bonjour. Oh, he's French. He's from that region. Yeah. Whoa. Thanks for coming by to say bonjour. Kalos. Director's office. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Oh, we're here. Matt, what was that weird dance you were doing? Yeah, sorry, I was just killing time on the way over here. Anyway, thank you for coming, Master Matt. Have you been enjoying your time here at Naranja Academy? Yeah, I've only been here a few minutes, but sure. It's wonderful. That's most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. A friend of yours, interesting. Okay. I don't see anybody. Is this an imaginary friend? Did you forget to take your medication today, Mr. Clavel? Ah, no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in the room with us. One moment, please. Oh, good, you had me worried, Mr. Principal, sir. Just allow me to connect us. Connect us. To the television? But, sir, that's not how televisions work. Oh, it's the professor. Hello, Matt. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Seda. I carry out Pokemon research with the great crater of I carry out Pokemon research within the great crater of Paldea at a site known as Area Zero. Oh, it goes into the center of the earth and it's like an ancient world, right? I get it. Very clever. The professor, in fact, is a graduate of our fine academy as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Matt, student ID number 805C393. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokémon Koraidon. Is that correct? Yeah, he doesn't do much, but I've got his Pokeball, thank you. I appreciate that you are honest in confirming the facts. Okay. Ah, not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance? Dear. Oh. How good to see that you're well. It's been quite a while since we last met. Yes. Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. I'm no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Koraidon on my behalf? Yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want a box art legendary just hanging out in their bag? I do appreciate your agreement. Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone. We lost the Jacob. He's escaping. Ah! I will be in regular contact going forward, keeping tabs on your status. Until then... Yo. Very good design on the professor lady. Could this Pokemon have its origins with Area Zero? Seda, don't tell me you actually did it. That was a little sinister. There, Mr. Principal, man. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we're able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Koraidon. Thanks, Professor. You don't mind if I snoop around your office a little bit, do you? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, just looking at your stuff real quick. It's no big deal, right? Actually, I'd prefer if you didn't do that. Thanks, Professor. No, I said I'd prefer if you wouldn't do that. Whoa, are those trophies? Yes, they're trophies for Pokemon battles. Wow, you got so many different trophies and stuff in here, man. It's really cool. Thank you, but you need to leave. I need to what? You need to leave. Oh. Well, fine then, Professor. Be that way. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. Sheesh. 3-0. What are you doing down there, Professor? Wow, look at all this stuff. Hello? Excuse me? Oh, you're still here, Matt. Oof. Getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Matt. Let's go check it out. You're going to check out my room with me. That's cool. I mean, it is a dorm room, so, you know, it's kind of a public area, I suppose. I don't know how to say that. T-t-touchin. From today on, this is your room, Matt. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Oh. Okay. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy. And you must be pretty worn from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? Actually, I've stood around listening to people talk all day long. I mean, it's been interesting, but it hasn't been a whole lot of work, you know. So, the bed does rest up my Pokemon. That's really cool. I'll see you tomorrow when you've rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. Okay. Not a whole lot of furnishings. Is that a hot plate? I've got a hot plate, and I've got a microwave. Cabinetry's green. Why is the cabinetry green? Actually, after I look at it for a second, I kind of don't hate that. It's actually not bad. It just seems a little bare on the walls and stuff. I don't know. There's like a box here. Not bad. Is this a coat closet? Is this bathroom? This leads to the bathroom. Make sure to keep it nice and clean. It is the bathroom. Seems like it's a good time for... Okay. Open world. Yeah, man. Open world. Ready to call it a day? Against your will? Yeah. Oh. Oh, Pokemon Scarlet. That looks really cool! The days quickly fly by after you start your new, and then at last the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Okay, so literally this whole thing was just tutorial. Ding, dong, dong, ding. Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard, where I will explain in more detail. Dong, ding, ding, dong. It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. You sound so much like a schoolgirl now than you ever have, Nimona. Literally nothing new to report. So I played this game for 3.5 hours yesterday. I played it for another hour and a half this morning, and we're still in the tutorial. That's too much, Pokemon. That's too much tutorial. For like only like, oh my gosh. Okay, it's a lot of tutorial, and it's supposed to be open world, and you're pretending to give me options even though there's one thing on the screen. Don't give me the one thing on the screen. Just force me to come here. Let's just get it over with. Excellent. It seems everyone's here. Well, then it's time that I explain your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it's time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature. Soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokémon that live here. What are those? And get to know people too. I saw a new birdie. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokémon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together. Learn new things together. Share each other's thoughts and feelings. And find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin! Onward! Yeah, but I feel like the Great Plateau was a little bit more explorable. Yeah, I super appreciate that we've had some people come in and hang out for a second, but you don't want to like spoil yourself to the game. I respect it. I do. Toma, yeah, it's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Cyclizar. We're riding out. I thought you nicknamed him Toma. I'm not going to lie. Take care, everyone, and remember, the Great Crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. The Crater of Paldea... oh, wait, we already read that. Entering it is a violation of school rules. Okay, thanks, Professor. I will have fun. See you later. Jeez. What are you waiting for, Matt? Let's go. Well, I haven't even gotten the controls yet, Nimona. Holy cow. Okay, so what? We're open for business now? Oh, I can fly to this circle thing. Oh, gosh. More talking. I swear, if she asked me to battle. What do they mean by treasure? What are we supposed to do? Yeah, fair question, since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. No, I don't want to walk and talk. Just tell me what to do and give me control. Oh, Pokemon. The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Naranja Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. So there is no treasure. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help people in need, you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted even. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know? This is our chance to learn it. Plus there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. Oh, I've been ready for like almost 40 minutes now, Nimona. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map lets you set yourself destinations? Yes, I did know that. I've done it already. You could try setting one for the gyms as your destination. That'd get you on your way easy. How's that for a student council president? Giving your own friends an insider advantage. Hey, Arvin! Insider advantage? Sheesh! You make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that he check out the gyms. It's up to Matt whether he goes. Matt's gonna have his hands full searching that Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and him are going to be too busy by visiting the lairs of titans and nabbing the herba mystica. En serio? Don't go filling his head with weird stories. Hey, all I did was invite him along. It's still up to Matt whether he goes, right? Ah. Hmm? Matt, your phone's ringing. Hey, Matt. Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got their own base. I need, as I explain this loudly where everybody can hear me, to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up, that the bosses each specialize in a different type of Pokemon. Just remember the names of their crews, and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. The Fairy Crew, the Dark Crew, the Fighting Crew, the Poison Crew, the Fire Crew. Starfall Street. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? And Team Star? Those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Matt's problem. That's right. Because he's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. Ladies, you're all pretty, okay? I will get to them. I thought it was up to Matt to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you said, Nimona? And Arvin? How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, Matt. Bye. Cassiopeia is known in astronomy, not astrology, astronomy, as the Snake Queen. And her constellation you can see in the sky. Half the year it's right side up and half the year it's sideways. I don't know how that applies to this, but I'm sure it does somehow. What was that all about? Matt, I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here. But try not to get dragged in anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We got a big adventure to start. I'm going to battle every single trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym's building looks like. Yep, that's a building. Okay. Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what you do, Matt. Go where you want and do what it is you really want to do most. A treasure of our very own. For me, that's got to be my big dream of tracking down the herba mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you've had in your life. Ah. What'd you come out for? Oh my gosh. Did it just come out because you said sandwich? Ha 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 ha. Sounds like mommy, doesn't it? Loves them sandwiches. Anytime we go on a date, she wants to go to a sandwich shop. But she picks some good ones, so. Well, you're not getting one. It seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, Matt? I would if they would shut up, Koraidon. Press the plus button to jump on Koraidon. Oh. You can leap! I knew there was going to be a jump function. I was like, there's so much stuff we can't reach. What is the deal? Okay, and then we're also forced onto Koraidon in this extended cutscene of Pokemon Scarlet, the movie. I thought it was going to be a video game. Actually, it's a movie. The top of the Christmas hat disappeared, and it's a little weird. Okay, okay, don't do that, don't do that. Make it stop. Make it stop doing that. Okay, just take it off. Take it off. I don't want it to set somebody off. Oh, it transforms. Now it really looks like some kind of a weird Cyclizar. Namona, oh, you people just talk so freaking much. Let me go. You know what? I'm pulling a Josh. Holy cheese and butterballs. I gave up. I gave up on the story. The treasure hunt is Pokemon Scarlet. It's the whole game.
Violet also?
Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but like all the things to do in the game is the treasure hunt. Okay, I guess this is faster. I hop off of him and then hop back onto him. It's really not that much faster. I said the east gate, right? Okay. That was rough. Man, that honestly, that kind of took it out of me. I kind of wish I'd have played a little bit longer and finished that last night. Jeez. If that's the north gate, then this must be the east gate, right? No. No, I'm not answering the phone. I'm not doing it. What, Arvin? Leave me alone. Dude, honestly, I'm starting to get a little irritated. There is nothing open or worldly about this game. Oh my gosh, go away. I don't even like you guys. Like, seriously. Wow, that was a lot. New region. Oh, it's a new area. Oh, I want the Makuhita. What level are you, Makuhita? He's level 10. We'll echoed voice. That did so little. Sand attack. Okay. The first battle we've done since 1904. Disarming voice. Another sand attack. Okay. Alright, let's go for another echoed voice because we know it won't kill. Oh, focus energy. Oh boy. Let's throw a Pokeball. Oh, come on, dude. What can we do? Oh, echoed voice again. Alright, it's in the red now. Arm thrust. Ooh! And Lechonk fainted. Oh yeah, we're choosing the next Pokemon. Do we have any, like, paralysis? Palmy doesn't know T-Wave. Oh, but it's got static. Let's swap into Palmy. So if Makuhita hits us, it might get paralyzed. We might not need it. It's in the red. Let's chuck a Pokeball. What is that?
That's like next, aren't you?
Oh, we're catching that thing right now. Sprigatito grew to level 14. We registered Makuhita. Don't you run away. Yes, I know, thank you. Let me go. It's getting away. Okay, no, we're sneaking up on it. Hit it from behind. The wild Knackley. It's Sprigatito. Well, it's level 10. Let's scratch the Knackley. I did almost nothing. Caught off guard and couldn't move. Let's go for a bite. I should do a bit more, but not so much more. Smack down. That did more than I thought it would, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go for another scratch. And it's in the yellow. Those smackdowns are doing so much damage. Yes, let's go. We caught another new one.
It works. I said, give me.
Hey, we be nice to Pokemon around here.
Sorry, but it worked.
Tarantula and Wooper. Knackley, the rock salt Pokemon. It was born in a layer of rock salt deep under the earth. This species was particularly treasured in the old days as they would share precious salt. That's really cool. So that's the Knackley salt ice cream. It's from the Pokemon. Very cool. We have so many Pokemon I want to play with. Oh, this one's... What typing is this? Rock type? It's pure rock type. I might swap Wooper for this. It's got Sturdy. It had Sturdy, so I could have gone for a grass type move. Sturdy's a handy thing to have. I do think I want to add it to the party. Wooper, yeah. That's so cool, dude. It looks like it evolves twice. They're all over the place. Is that a Shinx? It is a Shinx.
Pokemon Go.
Hey, yeah, I did too. Oh, it's got Intimidate. That might be handy. Level 10. Let's go for Bite. That's good damage. And we got a flinch! First time in the whole game. Nice. 2 flinches back to back. Let's go. Now we'll just chuck a ball at it, and it should just jump right in this Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
I think you like singing that it just got them all.
Fido grew to level 12. No, I don't want to give Shinx a nickname. I'm just going to send it to the box. But it'll be good to have if we need it later. Shinx Fang. That's so cool, dude. Are those Rooknees? Rookney! Level 7. Let's just scratch. There we go. Excuse me. It was a critical hit? Come on now, man. Details, water and bug. Okay. Got it. Let's go. It was flying. So, yeah. So it's interesting. They have Rookdies here, but Corviknight is not the one flying the flying taxis. Wonder what the cultural significance of that is. I'm gonna go back and heal. Got some hurt friends. Need some TLC. That branch in the way. He doesn't run as fast as he will, I feel like. Because you, like in the trailers, he was just like booking it across the fields and the plains.
Oh, there. Ketchup.
Ew.
That guy that was
On the screen?
Yeah.
I didn't see. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Here.
That guy?
Yeah.
No, that's not Ash.
Who is that?
I think it's one of the gym leaders.
Yeah, but that'd be like grass
Yes,
one.
I knew that. If you can get close to Pokemon without it noticing, and you then throw a Pokeball using ZR, you can catch it off guard. You'll be able to act first in the battle, giving you a nice advantage. I did accidentally discover that, actually. Alright, so we have some... I can do a picnic right here. That's cool. Alright, so we have some PMs. Alright. So a lot of these, unless I have multiple of them, I'm probably not going to use them. Oh, Lechonk can't even learn Swift. That's dumb. The only ones that can learn it are ones I don't really want learning it. T-Wave. We have one T-Wave, but I do think I'm going to use it. And I'm going to use it on Palmy. We'll replace Scratch with T-Wave. And now we can paralyze Pokemon in order to catch them. It's raining! Ah, it's got different, like, weather and stuff. That's really cool. Yes. Yes.
Nothing.
Oh, then sit down. Okay. Is that Pikachu catchable? Oh, you're picnicking with your Pikachu. Okay. I still have Lechonk up front. Let's move Knackley up front. Shopping for sandwich ingredients and bought more than I could use. Mind taking some. Oh, we got pickle, we got egg, and we got ketchup. And olive oil. That's actually really kind of cool. Sure. Let's check out the picnic thing. Let's see how this works. Looks like you and your Pokemon got a good rest. Oh. Oh, is that it? Lame. It's a thing on the ground. Wow, this whole area. This is a really big Pokemon game. It's honestly, it's so much bigger than I realized. There's a Makuhita down there. No. The ladder. Get on the ladder! Okay, the ladder! For real? Okay. Oh, there's a spoink. Rock throw. Flash does literally nothing. We smacked him. Splashed again. We'll smack him again and chuck a Pokeball. Woo! That did a lot of damage. Now we catch it a Pokemon. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Palmy and Sprigatito leveled up. Boink has been added to the box. It's pretty great. You should be a little patient. You might get it for your birthday or Christmas or something. No, it's just like a month away. Can you get on the ladder? Oh. No, he cannot be bothered. Is that a... Oh yeah, it's just like a regular one. Oh, is that a gimme ghoul? It is a gimme ghoul. We got another gimme ghoul coin. A cave? Did we find a cave, or that's just a little tunnel leading to the other side? Is that a whole Makuhita? Okay, we need to prepare for this. We're gonna open with Palmy. Try and get it paralyzed. What level is this thing? 25! He went for bulk up. Alright, but I think he's physically defensive. If we hit him on the special side, we should be good to go. That should slow him down, so we should be quicker now. Let's go for Thunder Shock. That did so little. Palmy! Big bully picking on our Palmy? Nah, we got this. Fido's got this. He's like level 12. Oh. Oh. Fido didn't have that. It's not. Alright, let's see who else we got. Lechonk's disarming voice might be good. It's doing so little. Bulk up again. Disarming voice is special though, so we should be aight. Why is that doing so little? I didn't mean to do that again. I can't even tell that it's doing damage. It's doing like 1. You know what? We'll start going for echoed voice because it stacks on top of itself, right? That was a crit. Oh my gosh. Are we not going to be able to catch this thing? Okay, I'm not actually asking you. Jacob, son.
What?
I wasn't asking you to insult me. Oh, our sturdy. Speed fell. Are we faster than this thing now? We are. Force palm. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna throw in Sprigatito. And I'm gonna see if we can do some damage with Sprig. Because it's our highest level Pokemon. It's our starter. I'm gonna Terrastalize. We're gonna go with Magical Leaf. Terrastalized Sprigatito. No, no talking from you. You've lost your talking privileges. Oh, it looks so pretty! That's a Terrastalized Magical Leaf. You're kidding me! That guy's a butt. Like, took out our whole team, and then when my Terrastalized Pokemon started actually doing damage, he used the Whirlwind he evidently had the whole time and never oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I see how it's gonna be. Pokemon do be trolling still. Okay. Okay. I got the Makuhita. I'll get my own Hirayama eventually. Okay, can I turn that off? Or it gives me, like, helpful hints? Okay. I think I can, actually. Helping functions. No, 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 no. That's not what I thought it was. So, no, you can't turn that off? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Alright, I'm gonna call my brother real quick and see if he's still playing. I have so many notifications. Holy. Dude. Okay. So I'm gonna mute myself real quick. He didn't answer. I really wanted to check that out on stream too. He might be in the middle of story mode shenanigans, even if he is playing. So Jacob escaped again. Okay. So there are evidently some things that are things. Max ether. Oh, is there really nothing here? Come on, dude. Oh, there is. You can't ride Koraidon here. Says you. Spam it, spam it, spam it, Koraidon, spam it! You can do it! Haha! Gamed the system, baby! To where? What is this? Gleaming crystals take on a Terra raid battle. Challenges a group. We may have to go online to challenge it as a group. You decided to step away from the raid. I obtained 500 LP. How do I go online? Connect to the internet. Yes. Establishing connection. Now saving. You're now connected to the internet. Challenge as a group. Let's just let anyone join, right? I'm gonna change my Pokemon. Tarantula. Does nobody play the Pokemons anymore? Well, while that's looking for that, I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit. Oh, because I've been sitting for like almost 2.5 hours. Oh, hang on. I need to be a little more off camera. Oh. Hey, there's Clover. And Clover disappeared. Come on, Clover. Don't be that guy. Oh. Japanese fella. Thank you so much, sir. We got a minute left to find other people. $40 seconds left. 30 seconds. Hey, wow, now we got 3. Now we have 2. Oh, it's a. What's Fuecoco's final evolution? Spoiler alert, Fuecoco's final evolution is coming up and it looks sick nasty. Thing looks sick. That's a Sandile? I thought that was a Fuecoco thing. Oh no, that's the other one's a Sandile. It is Fuecoco's thing. Oh, so we're just going. Struggle bug. Okay. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Hey, I knocked it out. Catch. Whoa. Yo, let's go! Look it, we got stuff, we got experience candies. Dude. So it's just like the Dynamax raids. I kind of love that. I don't think I'll be doing any more of those till I'm a little bit further up in the game because evidently people are going to bring spoilery Pokemon, but that was so cool. Let's see Flabebe's summary. What level is it even? It's level 12, so it's 2 par. It's a fire type Terra type. So I guess the ones you catch naturally have the Terra typing of their own type, but the little crystals that you do raids with, those are the ones that are different types. Flower Veil, all grass type Pokemon are protected from status conditions and the lowering of their status. Pretty cool. Hardy Nature, which is pretty neutral. Not bad. Send it to the box. And then it fades away. Yeah, that feels pretty natural. What about my Pokemon? Do they need to be healed? They do not. Okay. I found a Great Ball? Nice. Dude, that was a lot of fun to check out. Sparkle, sparkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Got some zinc. Alright, here's my question. Are Rookidis as aggressive here as they are in the Sword and Shield region? What is that? It's a Jigglypuff. That can terrastalize. How to catch wild Terra Pokemon. You cannot catch a wild Pokemon while it's terrastalized. You would need to reduce its HP to break through its transformation first. Only then can you try to catch it. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's T-Wave it first. Nice. Alright, let's try a Thunder Shock and just see what it does. It does a little bit. It does a little bit. Disarming Voice. I did a crit. Yeah. Thundershock. I can't believe they didn't get it down to half. We got the para though. Let's go. And hit it with another Thunder Shock. Thunder Shock. It's still terrastalized? How is it still terrastalized? Quick attack, I guess? I don't know. Oh, right. Because it used Sing. There's 2 turns of sleep. Can we get a para? No. Ow. Okay. Tarantula. Give Tarantula a chance. Let's just go for a Tarantula tackle. I did a lot less than I thought it would. Is it gonna one-shot Tarantula? Almost. Struggle Bug. Alright, so we did enough damage. Now it's just a Jigglypuff. One, 2, 3. Nice! Lechonk. Got that level up. Send that Jigglypuff back. Now we don't have to evolve that Igglybuff. Restore health. 5. And we'll give it a potion. And we'll heal Tarantula. Give it a potion. Alright, we're good to go. That's pretty cool. Super potion. What's in here? Shanks and an EXP candy. Is that a Rookdee? It is a Rookdee. And a Knackley. Nest Ball. On lower level Pokemon. Is it TM? Flash cannon. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm still just kind of getting my bearings for the route. Makuhita sweat, that's nasty. Is this a battle I didn't do? It is a battle I didn't do. Hey kid, I know what's up around here. Let me take a look at your Pokemon for you. Aerocuda. It's actually pretty good. Battle for me. Yeah, we got this. Another Aqua Jet Fury attack. Okay. 2. That one was a crit. Okay, just the 2 times. And Aerocuda's done. Brigatito wants to learn Quick Attack. I mean, well, we can get rid of Scratch. Because it's nice to have those priority moves. We beat Martina. Okay, that was legit hilarious. If you say so, Martina. I don't know how it was legit hilarious, but... Awakening, where does this go? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Babushka. Caught one of most of these guys. Blue punch bottle. So they don't battle you unless you talk to them. Interesting. Backpacker Samuel. Alright, Pommy. We're up against a flying type. Let's go. Pommy, that was a Starly. We got some work to do, Pommy. Now we're all bruisey and loosey. I don't know where that goes. Oh, this is the one we were on earlier. Okay, gotcha. This is where we were earlier. I don't want to go back up. All bruisey and loosey. Full heal. Dun 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 dun. Okay. For a second, I thought he was doing the Star Wars thing. Dun 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 dun. That's the sound of healing up. Oh, dun 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 dun. I get it now. Alicia the musician. Okay. Is her musical ability humming? Igglybuff. That's an Igglybuff. Palmy, that's an Igglybuff. I love the little the light bulb on top of its head. It's so cute. That did a lot more. That's better. Sweet Kiss lowers physical attack. Oh no, it confuses me. What was I thinking of? Thunder Shock, Palmy. Yeah. That a boy, Palmy. Good job. Is Palmy a boy? Palmy's a girl. Good girl, Palmy. Guess I better go ask for another round of dun 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 dun. Yeah, me too. 1100 in prize money. That sounds like a lot for an Igglybuff. Now we come over here and we heal up all good and nice. Good morning, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Do your precious Pokemon need a rest? Yeah, they do. Pokemon icons on your map. When you do it means you may be able to find those Pokemon in that area. Okay. I want a TM made. Is there anything craftable we don't already have? No? Okay. Okay. A Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice Pokemon battles. If you defeated 3 trainers here in this area, the South Province, once you've defeated 6 trainers, you get a lovely prize. I need to defeat 3 more trainers. Okay. Oh man, my back is killing me right now. There we go. I just gotta sit kind of sideways so my back stops hurting. Hey Matt. So from what I can gather, the Stony Cliff Titan likes to lurk somewhere in this rocky area. I had to look around, but I couldn't find any trace of it. Maybe it's way up high on a cliff or something? Nah, that's impossible. I don't think it'd be hiding somewhere that tricky. So don't go falling off any cliffs or anything trying to search it out somewhere too strange. Maybe just give your map a look if you're feeling stumped. It's pretty handy. Yeah, I'm just exploring. I'm not actually doing things. Potion. Top on Koraidon. Move along a little quicker. Go. Just found a Pokeball laying on the ground. Well, that's another terrestrializing thing. I'm not doing any more of those right now. People bring spoilery Pokemon. We got Helping Hand. That'll be good for doubles. Another Pokeball. Don't run into the... Okay. Super Potion. Let's hop off because he's bulky. Here, I'll show you my Pokemon first. Okay. I love his little, like, vest. Ew, not a good matchup for us. Pokemon Sprig. Help. Go Sprig. Rock throw. Alright, Sprig. Leafage. Nice. One shot. Oh, it was a crit. Let's go. Palmy's to level 12. Wants to learn Nuzzle. Yes. So we did waste T-Wave a little bit. Dang. Alright, cool. Alright, now what happens if I hop on Koraidon and go to fall off the edge? Oh, I can just fall off. That's really cool, actually. But we've defeated 4. We need to beat 2 more. Potion. And another potion. Another Great Ball. Dude, I bought like 20 Pokeballs at the very start. And haven't had to buy anything else. Like the whole time. Severino, the office worker. Severino looking a little bit like a bad guy from Fantastic Beasts. Nuzzle! Stockpile. Great. Defense and special defense, right? Yep. Oh, my back. Another stockpile. Let's go for a charge and then thunder shock. Oh my gosh. Oh. Go with the Chonky Lechonk. Chonk, did you almost fall off the edge? No, you didn't. You're good. Let's go for an echoed voice. It's level 17. Man, I did not realize. Alright, we're gonna stack some echoed voice. There we go. Now if we can just survive. Nope. Well, the chunk did a chunk. Let's see if Knackley can do some. Smackdown. Nice. Finished it off. There we go. Knackley wants to learn Rock Polish. Absolutely. Boost our speed and our defense. Tarantula wants to learn Feint. This attack can hit a target using moves such as Protect or Detect. It also lifts the effects of those moves. Power is 30. A little weaker than Tackle, but we'll go with it. Skiddo. Skiddo's a grass type, right? So, Tarantula. Bug type moves. Severino. Let's go for Struggle Bug. Tarantula's defense fell. That's a chunk. And his special attack fell, but I think he's a physical attacker. You do not have leftovers on this thing. Are you serious right now? It's resisted. Oh my gosh. Ah, jeez, dude. I can't believe they programmed a leftover Skiddo here. Not yet. Alright, Sprig. Bite him. Is he outspeeding me? Because he's 2 levels higher. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, we're outspeeding him. We get the flinch? We got the flinch, baby! Let's go! Yes! Thank you, Sprig. Oh. I think Sprig might be evolving. I think my starter's going to evolve. $2,700 for winning that. Sprigatito is evolving. Let's see. I love it! Look at this little guy! Florigato! I love Florigato. It looks so good. Wow.
We still have to solve.
What?
The evolution on Lechonk.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe not today, but we'll get there at some point. Alright, I've got some experience candies I'm going to use on some of these other guys. Probably should go heal up first. Helping hand, flash cannon. Labebe Pollen. Jinx Fang. Spoink Pearl. Makuhita Sweat. Oh man. Does that stuff give experience? Like if we use the picnic set. Oh. Let's try picnicking. No, let's heal first and then we'll try picnicking. Nurse Joy, Nurse Joy, Nurse Joy. Heal my boys. And girls. Sprigatito evolved into Florigato. 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 Probably not the best place to host a picnic. Okay. You can enjoy picnics together with the Pokemon in your party. If you're playing in a group with friends through the Circle Union, you can also have picnics with friends. That's kind of cool. Middle of a town where there isn't enough space or inclines. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Look at all of this. Even Koraidon is here. That's pretty cool. What do you want to do? Choose a ball? Oh. Make a sandwich, I guess. How to make sandwiches. Sandwiches, sandwich picks together. In recipe mode, ingredients are selected for you. Oh. The effects of meal powers. That's pretty cool. Sparkling power? More likely to find shiny Pokemon. What? Dude. Wow. Wow. Encounter power, raid power, and catching power. I actually don't... A pickle sandwich. Wow. That's so cool, though. Let him play with the ball. Here you go. Here you go, Palmy. Oh, good kick, Palmy. Oh, Tarantula. Nice, kicking it back. This is pretty cool. I know this isn't for everybody, but I like stuff like this. I love like feeling like you're getting to hang out with your Pokemon and become friends and play with them. I know it's cheesy, but it's just what I like. Look at him playing with the ball. It's so cool. Oh, he bounced it against the tree. Okay. That's so fun. There should be 5 Pokemon, right? Because I battled the Fancyman. Area doesn't change. So I need one more trainer to fight. Well, it changed. Heal powder. Yeah. Okay. I think the thing was they wanted me to battle every single trainer in this area, and there must have been one I missed or hadn't got to yet. What are you? Oh, it's the little guy! Char Cadet. Got the full para. Go for a Thunder Shock. Don't kill it, Palmy. Okay. It embered me! Oh. Can I get a full para, please? Oh, a critical Palmy. Make it easy, dude. Alright. Great ball. Got it. Let's go. We're adding this to the team. We just are. It's level 14. Like, how do we not? Who wants to learn Mudshot? Lechonk wants to learn Mudshot? I mean, that makes sense. Get rid of Tail Whip. Char Cadet. That's so cool. The Fire Child Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Let's check him out. He looks so cute. Look at him. Amber, Astonish, Clear, Smog. And Fire Spin. Naughty Nature. Boosted attack. Nice, nice. And he's got Flash Fire. Hit by a fire type move, the Pokemon absorbs the flames and uses them to power up its fire type moves. Flash Fire could be clutch. Yeah, we're absolutely adding this to the party, right? How do we not, you know? This is tough. I think it's going to be Tarantula. Charcadet Soot. Metal Claw. POG, let's go. Soda Pop. It'd be really cool if I could use items on the Pokemon in the boxes. Even item to hold. Alright, I need to give Palmy and Lechonk some experience items. Do 2 and just see how it does. Level 13. And then we'll use the last 2 on Lechonk. We've got 1 EXP Candy S. And that's Lechonk. Alright, so Lechonk is level 14 now. Palmy is well on his way. Should probably battle some of these guys with Palmy, huh? But we should probably heal him up first. Oh. Joke's on you. He doesn't even have a berry. Thundershock, Palmy. There we go. We got 50 experience for that. Yeesh. Oh, there's one of those things. How do I jump? Yeah, I'm hitting the right button. What did I run into? A Shinx. Run. Oh, come on, dude. I gotta get used to the jumping. Okay, there's a delay. You gotta hit it like. Okay, it's not that long a delay. It's just a second or 2. Okay. It's just a split. You have to hit it a little bit early. We got it, dude. Got a luxury ball. We got more EXP candy. What is this? There's an ominous black stake driven into the ground. Yes. It crumbled and vanished. Okay, well I know where another one is. I did something wrong. Okay. I need to heal Charcadet too. Paralyze heal. Sorry, Charcadet. We need to heal by 30. Oh. We'll give it a potion. There we go. Alright, now let's give that EXP S to Palmy. Level 14. Alright, very cool. Very cool. We still haven't found that last trainer to battle, have we? Jump. Alright, so I'm kind of figuring out the jump mechanic. I mean, there's literally nobody else to battle. I don't know what you want from me. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I just didn't. It was an accident. Leave me alone. Go away. I've battled everybody, though, dude. There aren't 6 trainers down here. I mean, I guess there must be, but I don't see how. I fought you, didn't I? I didn't miss anybody, did I? Oh, do I need to jump to that? Okay. Alright, so you can't spam that the way you can in Skyrim. Okay. Why can I not jump on that? Alright, let's try this again. From up here. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, ha, ha, ha. No! Okay, very carefully. Get off the. No! Oh, we were up there. That's annoying, dude. We had made it and everything. Come on. Gosh. Oh, we almost had it. Dude. The mechanics on this are a little hard. They're a little awkward. Uh-huh. We did it once, so we know it's possible. Okay. Well, now I can't even make that jump. Alright, let me see if I can jump from over here. Oh, oh no. Nice. That would have been so much easier. Really? I have been trolled. Get out of the middle of the road, jeez. Alright, so I'm done getting distracted by that PP up. Maybe there was a trainer over this way. We battled her. I know we battled her. That was a dead end. Litleo Tuft. Interesting. Are there any trainers out this way, though? Almost had it. It's gonna be like another Pokeball or something. Alright, Koraidon. Get it. I'm not messing with it. We're looking for Pokemon trainers to battle. Super Potion. That's a TM. That's actually something I have to try to get. I clicked the button. I swear. Alright, I'm hopping off of this thing. It's not helpful. Not at the moment. Just me running into random encounters. Oh, oh, oh! It's a Happiny! We've been looking for this! Level 9 Happiny. I'll just nuzzle it. Bro, that did so much. Did you copycat your own move? Because I didn't know that was possible. Use the nest ball since it's lower level. Got it. Let's go. Palmy grew to level 15. It wants to learn dig? I mean, yeah. What do we get rid of? Charge or quick attack? Wants to forget charge and learn dig. Yeah, let's do that. Because that's what I was thinking anyways. Got the Happini. There's the ladder. A big ladder. That's a long ladder. Holy. Okay. Oh, there's something up there. Oh. Hey. It's boy number 6. You were hiding. No, I haven't. This is what you got, Miguel. Cabrawler. Thunder Shock. Palmy. Oh, Palmy. Oh, that's right. He's not a water type. He's a fighting type. Oh, I need to give you Disarming Voice. Palmy, return. Go. Fido. You guys hear that pop? That was my shoulder. Holy jeez. Lick it, Fido. Wow, that almost did something at all. And your defense fell. Oh no. I did more than lick. Sheesh. Really need Disarming Voice on Fido. That would be clutch right here. Get that flinch? No flinch. Pop at me with that vice grip. Come on, Fido, get that flinch. Get the flinch. Well, it works out anyways. Definitely teaching Fido fairy type attack after this. Fido grew to level 15. Wants to learn Baby Doll Eyes. Lowers the target's attack stat. This move always goes first. We don't need tackle and covet. We defeated Miguel the student. Keep clapping for me. Tragedy I went through it at the gym has struck again. Pretty good. Bag. Use potion on Fido. Let's go to TMs. Disarming voice. Let's give it to... You have got to be kidding me. That's the only... Up there. Jeez. Barricade of these little guys. Alright, I beat 6. A shell bell, okay. Not bad. Char Cadet getting some love. Alright, now we can move on. Oh, look, it's a little guy. It's cloth. Astonish. He hardened. Level 13. Alright, he's outspeeding me. So I'm gonna go for Fire Spin. Rock Throw on my Char Cadet. That's so rude. He's chucking rocks. I really need a Nuzzle if he's not a ground type. I'm hoping he's just a rock type. Just spamming Harden. Will Nuzzle work though? Nice. There's not ground type. Alright, now something that can do some neutral damage. Fido's Bite should be okay. Alright, let's go for a Bite. Oh, with those... Okay, well we didn't get the flinch or the para. No para flinches at all. Really? That's so annoying. Another heart. Could not get a paraflinch to save my life. Cannot make it happen. Alright, it's in the yellow now. Anger Shell. What is that move called? Shed Shell or something Shell. Throw a great ball. Yes! Cloth was caught, baby. Hangs upside down from cliffs waiting for prey, but Cloth can't remain in this position for long because his blood rushes to its head. I want to give it a nickname. I want to see Cloth's summary. Got a scab in my nose. TMI, I know. Rock Throw, Harden, Rock Smash, and Rock Tomb. He's a pure rock type, which we figured. Adamant Natured, boosted attack. It's a good one. Anger Shell. This is new. This is Shed Shell or whatever it's called. When an attack causes its HP to drop to half or less, the Pokemon gets angry. This lowers its defense and special defense stats, but boosts its attack, special attack, and speed stats. So you give this thing a white herb with that ability? That's busted. It's just broken. It's level 13. Man, there's so many Pokemon I want to play with. I want the Cloth. Come on, 249. How does the team look? Oh, the team needs some TLC. Okay. It heals 60. We don't need 60. Hasty. They have the mints! Yahas, dude! Oh, I was so hoping they'd have the mints in the game. Got one of our potions back. All these items we're collecting out here, never again will I need to purchase things at the Pokemart.
That was easy.
A little bit.
Oh, I did.
Oh, what'd you do?
So, I sent out a Probe Knight. I sent out a Cinderace. I used Probe on. He Dynamax. I hit his Dynamax Crober.
Good job.
Way too.
We got seeded!
What the heck is that Pokemon?
That's a Skiddo. It's from the last generation. Oh! That's a Charcadet. Yeah, isn't he cool looking? Look at him.
Oh my gosh, that looks so
He's like ready for a little fight. He's so adorable.
He looks like he's gonna kick some fight.
He does kind of look like that, doesn't he? We go.
So Daddy,
What?
Shady started off with Scarlet
Yeah.
was with Coco.
I saw that. Alright, let's throw a Pokeball. Because we're out of Great Balls. Yeah. I might need to switch to Palmy.
And just be mom.
Nuzzle. I know. Paralyze it. Hopefully we get like a full para, and then we can just chuck another ball. Yeah! I'm trying to catch it. I'm not fighting it. I'm trying to be careful not to knock it out. Thank you. Got it. Would not like to give Skiddo a nickname. And put it in the box. We got some Skiddo Leaf. That's a battle over there. Yeah, I'm gonna go do it. I did. Benjamin the student. Oh, we got this. Ember that thing to infinity and beyond, Charcadet. I love Charcadet, man. Bonsly. Yeah, we need to swap for that Bonsly. Bonsly's rock type. Mudshot should do some damage to it. Lechonk needs it more than Knackley, though. Alright. Mudshot. Did half. Copycatted my Mudshot. It did next to nothing, but it did lower my speed. It was not a speed tie, so we're good to go. Nice. Lechonk wants to learn Covet. I don't know. Do we need another Covet user on the team? It's just better than Tackle is the thing. Forgot Tackle and learn Covet, yeah. I lost? I didn't see that coming at all. 384. Nice. Is that the Pokemon Center we were just at? Didn't mean need to hit that one. Interesting. So that way is... It's exclamation point dad joke, actually. Everything, for some reason in Twitch, instead of doing the hashtag, they do everything for responses as exclamation point. There you go. Slept like a log last night, woke up in the fireplace. It's a good one. Thank you, Amanda. Now, I could hop on Koraidon and just jump down. But something's over this way. And I'm super curious. Yeah, I want to know what this is. That's a good move.
All fire types.
Another rare candy. Let's go. Is that another cloth? Sweet. Awakening. Look at all of these Pokemon around here, dude. Alright, I'll check this out. It was incredible. What was incredible? There was that rock wall. There was that Pokemon. Incredible, you know? No, not really. Okay, I'm standing inside a cloth. Laura the artist sent out Vivian. Your Vivian's gonna get just wrecked. Watch this. Oh, stun spored me. Cheeky little guy. Cheeky little person. Broke through. And it only did half. Wow. Struggle bug. Lowered my special attack. That's so mean. And we got the full para. Could have taken that turn to heal. But we didn't. Struggle bug lowered my special attack again. I may have to figure something out here. Get a burn? We got a burn! I called it out even! What? Vivian was hurt by the burn. Well, now we can heal up our little boy here, Char Cadet. Set up the light screen. You're just wasting my time, is all you're doing. You're just wasting everybody's time. Paralyze heal. Okay. And it fainted. There we go. Mackley wants to learn Headbutt. Headbutt's a really good one. We can get rid of Harden. Yeah, I think probably Harden. 1, 2, and ta-da. I think losing to you is calming me down. A 1200 for that W. I want to look around first before climbing that. Alright. Now we can climb it and take a look. Got a heal ball. Oh, there's another ladder. I was like, is there nothing up here? Wow, it looks really cool up here. Look at all of this. There's another one over there. What are these things? Is that a gimme ghoul? Oh, dude. Yes! We're gonna catch us a gimme ghoul, boys. I can't believe I didn't put it at half. There we go. Alright, we got 6 Pokeballs, a heal ball, a net ball. Let's use a regular Pokeball, I guess. We need to go to a Pokemon, Pokemon Mart. Pokemon. Yes! Let's go! We caught a gimme ghoul, baby! Gimme ghoul chest form. This Pokemon was born inside a treasure chest about 1,500 years ago. It sucks the life force out of scoundrels who try to steal the treasure. Wow. The ghost type. Oh, it's a ghost type. Rattle. This Pokemon gets scared when hit by a dark, ghost, or bug type attack, or if intimidated. Hey, man.
Hey,
What are you doing?
not much. I was just running by to grab some stuff.
I caught a new Pokemon.
Which one did you get?
It's called Gimme Ghoul.
Gimme Ghoul?
Yeah.
Cool. I got one that's poison normal.
Toxel?
No.
Okay. Doesn't know very many good attacks. I don't like its ability. Oh. It boosts its speed stat. I do like its ability. I'm not going to add it right now. I'll probably add it later. But it doesn't evolve or anything, I don't think, so. I just got 60 Gimme Ghoul coins! No way, dude! Is that real life? It's not a key item. Where are the Gimme Ghoul coins? Stardust. Not a healing item. Not a Pokeball.
I'll have to send you a picture of it when I get to...
You sure it was a poison and normal? It might be a version exclusive for you. poison types. What poison types? I caught Wooper, which is a poison type, but that's poison ground.
Does the Grafiki have a form before that?
Girafarig.
Yeah.
I think it's got a regional variant in this game. Garigaraff.
I'll have to shoot it to you when I get back.
Oh, it might evolve actually. Garigaraff might be what Girafarig evolves into now. I don't see. What does it look like?
It looks like it's got big eyes and like a really.
Maybe I've seen it. Vivian, Choodle, Blackoff, Roly-Coly, Starly, Brawler, Aracuda, Gulpin, Shroodle.
Oh, there it is. Shroodle.
I saw somebody battling with this, but I have never actually seen one myself.
I got one of those.
Okay.
Poison normal type.
Yeah. That's really cool. Where did you find it?
Literally just chilling, walking around.
That's awesome.
It does evolve into that Garafagi thing.
Shroodle evolves into Garigaraff?
That.
Oh, okay. I've seen that one. That's really cool.
Alright, well, I'm out of here.
Alright. You guys, we caught a Gimmighoul. Did did Gimmighoul appear just now because it was nighttime? Like, did I just time that perfectly? Because I think I might have just timed that really. It's here. It's here! The giant one.
Hey, that's the one from the trailer.
Exactly. Is what I be saying.
Oh my gosh, you finally got that point.
Alright, let's save the game. Let's go! Okay, how do I like... He ran away? Oh, I don't think so. If nothing else, we got Florigato. Use block. Can no longer escape. Well, that's unfortunate for Pommy. Stony Cliff Titan is paralyzed. Oh, we've got Dig though. Gloff, good move. Let's go. We did a chonker. Well, we're not living another attack like that, so let's see if we can hit it with another dig. Rock Smash misses. We'll pop it with a dig and hope for another para. Anger Shell. Oh no. It's sped up and it's stronger, but its defense is lower. Please with the para. Please with the para. Please with the para. Come on. Oh. We tried, Palmy. You did really good. Honestly, Palmy did aces there. Alright, Florigato. Let's finish this thing off. You look so cool! Magical Leaf. It didn't finish it off! Wait, what? Didn't finish it off. Alright, well, I'm gonna heal up some of my guys. You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's all wrong. That went so much better than I thought it was going to, honestly. I'm hanging out, like, by his butt. Whoa! Do what, Jacob? Oh, it's the plant. That's pretty funny. Matt, you found it. And that thing's the Stony Cliff Titan. No Cloth has got any business being that big. It's gonna be even stronger now after eating those herbs. Let's watch ourselves, Matt. I'm sorry. Did you say even stronger? Oh, good. We're starting over. Well, this is looking a little rough. Shelder, let's serve up a helping of defeat on the half shell. Vice grip. Shelder lived. Palmy nuzzles the thing and paralyzes it again. Let's go. We slow it down. Shelder pops it with a water gun. And we go for dig. Shelder with the Leer clutch, dude. Now Palmy comes in with this dig, and it should do. It does a good chunk. It does a good chunk. And we got the para. Let's go, baby. Another Leer, dude. This is going so well for us. I want Palmy to get its redemption. So I kind of want it to take out the Cloth. And there goes the Shelder. You have more than just the one Pokemon, right? Oh, we bopped him. Anger Shell pops. Anger Shell is such a cool ability to add to the game. I'm so excited they did this. Use block. We'll take it. We'll take it. We weren't going anywhere anyways, Cloth. We weren't going anywhere. So all he had was the Shelder. Yeah, this guy's not useless at all. We bopped him! Let's go! We defeated the Titan Cloth with a little baby boy. Good job, Palmy. MVP. Alright, look at my little buddy coming through like a champ. These Titan Pokemon are yeesh. I sure don't like having something so tough out to get me. Such a wimp. Man up, Arvin. But somewhere in here, there's more of that herba mystica the Titan was eating. Quick, let's have a look around before it comes back. Watch your step, it's pretty dark. Ugh, no way. This is one of the herba mystica. It's exactly how it looked in the book. The sweet herba mystica. Yes! We actually found one! And it's all thanks to you, Matt. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? It says here that the sweet herba mystica is good for gut health and that it helps aid digestion. It says it's great for stomach aches too, or when you want to stimulate the old appetite. Now, if I can just get him to eat some. Alright, now it's my turn to show off what I can do. You're about to get a taste of my cooking. All the little cooking sounds. Here you go. An Arvin original sandwich packed full of herbs. And I'll even give you a badge, you know, as a thank you for taking on that Titan Pokemon. I call it a Titan badge. Made it myself using a replica of gym badges, you see. Stony Cliff Titan defeated, Path of Legends, and we get a little badge. Okay. Hanging out in a cave eating sandwiches. Oh, there he is. Ah, what is up with that thing? It just comes out of its ball out of nowhere whenever it wants. Oh, the sandwich. Hey now, no, that's not for you. Here you go. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Hey! I went through all the trouble of making that for you, and you just gave it away? I hope you realize that's all there was, so now there's none left for you. That's totally fine. Oh, come on. Now you're making me feel like I'm the selfish jerk here. Here, you can have half of mine, but you'd better savor every last bite. Huh? You already ate the whole thing? Ugh! Quiet can dash now! Let's go! What? Hey, is it me or is that thing sort of powered up somehow? Whoa, I can't believe it. The power of these herbs really is worth guarding. If they had that big an effect on your Pokemon, then I bet... I bet it'll come in super handy for that treasure hunt assignment we've got. Yep, that's what I bet. Well, you've both filled your bellies with some of my legendary sandwiches. Guess it's time to tidy everything up. Oh, don't you worry about helping. After battling the Titan, you've earned a break. Just leave this all to me. Though I'd be much obliged if you'd get a start on searching out the remaining 4 Herba Mystica for us. You know what? Arvin's not such a bad dude after all. First impressions are important, but once you get to know the guy, he's not so bad. He's aight. I really owe you. Okay, the coast is clear. What? You can come out now. Is it Miraidon? Who came out? Hello, Matt. This is Seda. I detect that Koraidon has regained some of its original power. It seems it will now be able to dash at high speeds while you're riding upon it. You can have Koraidon dash ahead by pressing the left stick, but watch out for trees when dashing at high speeds. If you strike a tree while dashing, Pokemon lurking up among the branches will fall down. Yes! We can shake trees now! Oh wait, it's not that one. Yo! We're booking it now, dude. We found a lemonade just laying on the floor. Alright, there's a good tree. Bop! So speedy now. That's so great. I think that's the way we need, though. We can jump farther now? Dude. That's so cool. Guard spec. No way, dude. No, 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 no. I do not want this boink. I do not want this boink. Obviously, I don't want this boink. I mean, it's pretty obvious this is what I want. What are these things? Squawkabilly? It's called Squawkabilly? Okay, took Palmy down to half. Honestly thought Nuzzle would do more than that. Does Nackley have something it